Once upon a time, in the vibrant kingdom of Alara, there lived a curious princess named Layla. One sunny afternoon, her adventurous spirit led her to the castle's dusty old attic. It was a treasure trove of forgotten items, filled with old furniture, cobwebs and mysterious objects. Among the clutter, Layla's eyes fell upon a rolled-up carpet, hidden under a pile of old books. Intrigued by its intricate patterns and vibrant colors, she unrolled the carpet, revealing its beauty despite the dust. As she dusted it off, the carpet began to shimmer, lifting slightly off the ground. Layla gasped, her heart pounding with excitement. She couldn't believe her eyes, the carpet was magical. Taking a deep breath, Layla stepped onto the carpet. To her amazement, it lifted her gently into the air. With a mix of fear and exhilaration, she guided the carpet out of the attic window. The carpet soared into the sky, giving Layla a breathtaking view of the kingdom below. The castle, the bustling marketplace, and the lush green fields looked like a beautiful painting from up high. As she floated above her kingdom, Layla felt a sense of freedom and wonder. She knew that this magical carpet held the promise of many adventures. Little did she know her discovery was just the beginning of an extraordinary journey that would change her life forever. Princess Layla, now more confident on the magical carpet, guided it higher into the sky. The wind rushed through her hair as she soared above the kingdom. She felt a thrill she had never known before, a sense of freedom and excitement. As she marveled at the view below, she noticed a colorful bird flying beside her. The bird introduced himself as Pico, a wise and friendly parrot who had lived in the kingdom for many years. Pico, intrigued by the sight of a flying princess, decided to accompany her on her aerial adventure. They flew over the bustling marketplace, where people looked up in astonishment and waved. Layla waved back, her heart filled with joy. Pico guided her to some of the kingdom's most beautiful spots. They flew over sparkling lakes, lush forests, and rolling hills. Layla was amazed by the beauty of her kingdom from such a unique perspective. She and Pico chatted about the kingdom's history, its people, and the many hidden wonders it held. As the sun began to set, painting the sky with hues of orange and pink, Layla and Pico found a hilltop to rest on. They watched the sunset together, feeling a deep bond of friendship forming. Pico, with his vast knowledge and playful spirit, was the perfect companion for Layla's adventures. That night, under a canopy of stars, Layla dreamt of all the wonderful places they would explore together. The next morning, as Layla and Pico rested on the hilltop, Layla noticed something peculiar about the carpet. Upon closer inspection, she saw faint lines and symbols woven into its fabric. Pico, with his keen eyes, recognized it as a hidden map. They spent hours deciphering the intricate details, finally revealing a map that led to a legendary treasure hidden in a distant land. Excited by their discovery, Layla knew she had to embark on this quest. The treasure was said to bring great prosperity to the kingdom, and she was determined to find it. She shared her plans with Pico, who eagerly agreed to join her on the adventure. Together, they prepared for the journey, packing provisions and gathering supplies. Layla bid farewell to her family, who wished her luck and safety. With the magical carpet and the map in hand, she felt ready for the journey ahead. As they set off, the kingdom's people cheered them on, inspired by their princess's bravery and determination. The journey was filled with anticipation and excitement. Layla and Pico followed the map's directions, which led them through unfamiliar terrains and mysterious paths. They encountered steep mountains, wide rivers, and dark forests, each obstacle testing their courage and resolve. But with Pico by her side, Layla felt confident they could overcome any challenge. Layla and Pico's journey took them to the edge of the kingdom and beyond. The map guided them through rugged landscapes and dense forests. Each day brought new challenges and discoveries. One day they found themselves at the foot of a steep mountain. The path was treacherous, but they pressed on, determined to reach their goal. As they climbed higher, they met a friendly giant named Hugo. Hugo had lived in the mountains for many years and knew the terrain well. He was impressed by Layla's bravery and offered his assistance. Hugo's strength and kindness made the journey easier, and Layla and Pico were grateful for his help. Hugo carried them across a raging river, his broad shoulders providing a safe passage. In return, Layla and Pico shared their food and stories with him. They told him about the treasure they were seeking and the promise it held for their kingdom. Hugo, inspired by their quest, decided to join them on their adventure. With Hugo's strength and Pico's wisdom, they formed a formidable team. They faced numerous obstacles, but their teamwork and determination helped them overcome each one. Layla felt a deep sense of camaraderie and knew they were on the right path. Their journey was filled with laughter, challenges, and new friendships, making it an unforgettable adventure. Their journey led them to the edge of the enchanted forest, a place filled with magic and mystery. The forest was alive with sparkling lights and enchanting sounds. As they entered, they were greeted by talking animals, mischievous fairies, and wise old trees. The forest was beautiful but also full of challenges and tests. To pass through the forest, they had to solve riddles and overcome magical trials. Each trial tested their bravery, kindness, and intelligence. They faced illusions that played tricks on their minds and creatures that challenged their hearts. But with teamwork and trust, they made their way through the forest. One trial required them to solve a riddle posed by an ancient tree. The tree asked, "What is the greatest treasure one can possess?" Leila, Pico, and Hugo thought deeply. Leila finally answered, "Wisdom and kindness." The tree, satisfied with her answer, allowed them to pass. Throughout their journey in the forest, they earned the respect and friendship of its inhabitants. The fairies guided them through the darkest paths, and the animals provided them with food and shelter. They learned valuable lessons about courage, kindness, and the power of friendship. The enchanted forest, with its magical beauty and wise inhabitants, became a place they would always remember. After passing through the enchanted forest, the map led them to a hidden cave at the edge of a cliff. The entrance was guarded by a majestic dragon named Drakon. Unlike typical dragons, Drakon was wise and compassionate. He tested those who sought the treasure, not through combat but by examining their hearts. Drakon asked Leila, Pico, and Hugo to prove their worthiness. He wanted to see their courage, kindness, and honesty. Leila stepped forward and spoke of their journey, their challenges, and their determination to bring prosperity to the kingdom. Pico shared stories of their friendship and the lessons they had learned. Hugo demonstrated his strength and loyalty. Impressed by their virtues, Drakon allowed them to enter the cave. Inside, they found an ancient book of wisdom, glowing with a soft, magical light. The book contained knowledge and teachings that could transform the kingdom. It spoke of love, compassion, and the true meaning of prosperity. Leila realized that the greatest treasure was not gold or jewels, but the wisdom to lead her people with kindness and justice. The book also granted them magical abilities, enhancing their natural talents. Leila felt a newfound strength and clarity, ready to use her gifts for the good of her kingdom. With the treasure in hand, they began their journey back home, eager to share their newfound wisdom. Leila, Pico, and Hugo made their way back to the kingdom, carrying the precious book of wisdom. They were greeted with cheers and celebrations upon their return. The kingdom's people were eager to hear about their adventures and the treasure they had found. Leila used the wisdom from the book to bring about positive changes in the kingdom. She started schools, ensuring that every child had access to education. She healed the sick with the knowledge she had gained and introduced new farming techniques to improve food production. The kingdom flourished under her wise and compassionate rule. Pico became her trusted advisor, sharing his knowledge and helping her make important decisions. Hugo, with his strength and loyalty, continued to assist in any way he could. The people of the kingdom admired their princess for her wisdom and kindness, and the kingdom became a place of prosperity and happiness. As the kingdom thrived, Leila felt a deep sense of fulfillment. She knew that their journey had brought not just prosperity but also a sense of unity and harmony among the people. The lessons they had learned and the friendships they had forged made their adventure truly priceless. The kingdom was abuzz with excitement as Leila, Pico, and Hugo returned home. The people gathered to welcome their princess, eager to hear about her adventures. Leila shared stories of their journey, the challenges they had faced, and the wisdom they had gained. The kingdom's people listened in awe, inspired by their bravery and determination. And so, the adventures of Princess Leila and her friends continued, filled with endless possibilities and magical discoveries. Each journey brought new lessons, friendships, and experiences, enriching their lives and the lives of their people. With the flying carpet and the book of wisdom, they were ready for any adventure that lay ahead. And thus the story of the princess and the flying carpet went on, a tale of bravery, friendship, and the quest for wisdom.